Hello, 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 and welcome to Pokemon X. Let's go, Mia. I love how, like, we get out of bed and we're just carrying a 3DS around. I decided to skip the intro part, but, right. I'm so used to, like, just hitting space or, like, just left-clicking whenever stuff happens. But no, I have to hit, like, the number 2 key on my mouse. Because that's A. And I couldn't make it the number 1 key for A because the number 1 key was already set to speed up. It's a Pokemon game. Speed up is going to be a real blessing. So I think it was said we just moved in. Yeah, you can totally see background stuff, and pretty sure that's emulation things. In a recent... Excuse me. I turned on fast text. Right? Settings? No. Game sync? What? No. Settings? Sure, these are settings. Not that one. So as you can see, we don't have any badges. Oh, there we go. Fast text. Battle effects, sure, on. Set. Sure. Yes. And confirm. You can see, like, the bottom screen way down here, because that's not so important as the top screen. And I used to have the same thing that I had for my Pokemon Diamond Let's Play. From the couple of episodes I did in that. But it turns out that Pokemon X is kind of designed in such a way that the top screen is just bigger than the bottom screen. So to do that, there would be, like, black bars in there anyway. At least this way we can all see what's happening on here, the important place. I mean, some people just have the top screen, don't even have the bottom screen. But of course, putting this on perfectly. Lilium. Amkins. Hello, I know we just met, but you can use this as my nickname. Yo, what's up? Did I mention this was a randomizer? No, I don't care. I'm taking the dragon. But is it a dragon? Dragalge. Okay. Okay. We see... Actually, hold on a second. Screen layout. Right. View, screen layout. Oh, sweet! I can just do that. But I think... Okay. There's a hotkey for things like this. Come on. No? Hold on a second. What? View, screen layout. Swap screens is... Okay. Okay. Are you gonna work now? There we go. So... First off, I need a name for this. How about... Perfect. So... I had a few technical difficulties there. Sure. Nobody else have a nickname, say Pokemon. Anyway, I had the F5 key linked to, like, pausing and unpausing OBS. If you notice, I've been doing that a lot. And because that's, like, the most out-of-the-way key on my little half keyboard other than escape. And escape is sometimes just pause button in games, so I don't want to use that And escape is like, oh, you hit that and you close out of stuff. So I don't want to use that. I don't want to just randomly be hitting escape during a game, like, you know? So I set it to F5, and it was working fine, except when I hit F5 on this emulator, it closes the emulator. I don't know why, but it closes the whole thing. And it's like, why? So anyway, yeah, this is a randomizer. So instead of pro key, you took the ride on. Oh, look, there's a little bit of overlap over there. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to pull out my keyboard for this. And F9, the button to do this. Oh gosh, yeah, it looks so bad when I do that, huh? But F9, the button that is set up in the emulator to do this, is also the button to was the button that I had hotkey to start and stop my recording by happenstance, so I had to go and fix that. So I paused it to try to fix that, but the pause closed the game, and then I set it to like F4 to pause, which apparently just makes it, you cannot swap screens anymore. And it's like, why? So yeah, we have random moves, guarantee 4 moves at level 1, and moves have random types because I don't know why. So Flame Wheel did almost nothing. Do we have random types? It's super effective. My attack stat must be bad. Oh gosh, no. I don't want to try the electric knot because that might be a ground type. Actually, you know what? In fact, we look at our Pokemon. Happy. Summary. Regenerate. Restores a little HP when withdrawn from battle. Oh, fighting types. So types do get randomized. Check moves in that, and then we have this. Which means we can totally use this. I think I kept the power of moves the same, even though I don't particularly know the power of moves is. I just changed around their typing for a little bit of fun. So, the electric is weak to it. Or, yeah, electric is weak against it. Gosh, we are not doing well. Okay, yeah, Faint, do that, thanks. Okay, if you could evolve right now, that would be awesome, thanks. Okay, yeah, attack, defense. For level 6, these should be pretty good stats, right? My cute little Froakie! Wait, doesn't she have, like... Isn't that, like, an evolved Pokemon? Rhyhorn into Rhydon? Drat. So, yeah, I had a video on Rune Factory not too long ago where I was talking about my 3DS and all the games I had for it, and the fact that I'm pretty sure out of all of them, I only beat one of them, and I never actually beat Pokemon X or Y. I turn on the fast text option in the randomizer menu. Oh, look, it's you. Yeah. This Pokemon has known me ever since I was little. How long do Pokemon live for, anyway? let's just check this out. Well, okay then. I think that means it's high speed and low attack. Acid trips. The heavier the target, the greater the move's power. So that should have done a lot. Yeah, to like a Rhyhorn, whatever. Big old creature of stone, even if it's not stone type. It also leaves the target with the burn. It's steel type, don't forget it. And then, yeah. Slightly more powerful. And also this. Alright. Whoa. That's disorienting. Move my cursor back here, you can't even see it. I'm sorry. I've seen people play this before. This is the one I didn't see the store. Oh my gosh, only the best potion. Yep, only the best potions. So we know this is randomized, but I'd also like randomized marks and stuff. I guess the settings I picked wound up keeping... Unless it randomized potion to potion, that would be funny. Okay, I guess this store didn't get randomized. Gosh. I wonder when Premier Balls became a thing, because I remember when I played this for the first time, I didn't know about them because they weren't in Gen 1. Okay, see ya. So we have Pokeballs. And this is a guaranteed encounter right here. We can totally catch this, right? 100%? Alright. Y'all skill. Alright, we get experience for catching in this game. I want to do this as like a hardcore Nuzlocke type thing. Oh, Ghost type. Ghost type is good. Yes, I'm thinking... I have to pull out my keyboard every time I want to do this. There. Hey, yo, what up? I caught a Pokemon. I don't know what moves it or ability it's got. Because Pokemon can absolutely have Wonder Guard. So anyway. Yeah, Fletchling. Why do you have 50 Pokeballs? And yeah, I had to make sure to have like one for that first area. Then we'll become friends. Be seeing you. So anyway, speaking of Pokemon, let's go check out our cute little Maple real quick. Poison Heal restores HP if the Pokemon is poisoned. So not only is it a ghost with good attack stat and a fairy move. All Pokemon from Phaedra in the next turn. That's pathetic. Gust. That might be normal. Shadow Sneak is ground type. Move always goes first. Can I... Thanks. And Flame Wheel as well? Gosh. Okay. Yeah, Poison Heal. That's interesting. Do you think we're ready? I think we're ready. So, what is it? Battle style set to set, which it might or might not be set to set. Oh, right! Also, all trainer battles are double battles. I forgot about that one. No, I think Retaliate was a bit stronger, so... Wait a second. Oh, Gust is Ghost type, so it has Stab. My bird Pokemon using Gust has Stab still. Makuhita's weak to fighting. That's good to know. Oh gosh, you're only level 3. I don't want you to die. Please, come on, attack my dragon. Woo! I don't think I meant to change types of Pokemon. I'm not sure, but particularly. Oh no! 1 HP. We're fine. You see all the fancy stuff going on down there? The opposing Skitty fainted. Oh, right, level 5. So yeah, all trainer battles being double battles really, Oh, heck yes. Oh, Ghost type! Target is thrown and a different Pokemon is dragged out. In the wild, this ends about a single Pokemon. Let's give it a Fairy Lock. So yeah, wild encounters will still just be, you know, I send out one Pokemon. But trainer battles are going to be doubles. So I have to try to make sure to keep at least 2 Pokemon alive at all times. I think this place has... I wonder what will happen if we go into a proper, regular, assigned double battle. An Assault Vest, that does stuff, right? Wait. First off, settings. Battle style is set to set. That is fast. Battle effects, sure, on. Confirm that. Go to... What's that Pokedex? That's Pokedex. Go to bag. Use special defense, but prevents the use of status moves, so... Should I give that to Maple, just because... Maple's a lower level right now, so let's do that. And... won't be using status moves anyway. No item in this tree? Okay. Now I don't know where the hidden items are in this game, of course. But I know that there are items. I can see some of them. Eject button. That would be potentially useful if I get a 3rd Pokemon. Hi. All these Pokemon games emphasize the whole, hey, you have to have, like, Pokemon around with you. Oh! Helioptile. Sure. Fight. Actually, no, you're level 2. And this is a guaranteed catch. Hey, I got an extra 10 Pokeballs, but no extra Premier Ball. That jerk! He bought all of the Pokeballs at the shop and kept all the Premier Balls for himself. I'm trying to get 999 Premier Balls in a later Pokemon game, like what? Everything good. Okay, grass and rock type. I accidentally hit B. I was gonna name it like Bug or something. Let's go to Pokemon. Summary. Pass through the opposing Pokemon's barrier and strikes. Yarn. Bullet Punch, withdraw. Destiny Bond, no! Full Swipe. Actually, this will be very useful for trying to catch Pokemon if I level it up a lot. Tough Punch says fastest bullets. This move always goes first. This does have 2 useful moves. Grass and rock type. It has 3 moves that are either grass or rock. Alright. Go on and counter here. Hi, what up? Walk to the club like, yo, what up? I got a huge dragon. Yo, Happy and Maple. Okay, anyway. Oh, right. Retaliate is not a move that has like a lot of power points. Shadow Sneak, that just goes first. Not very useful. I think Circle Throw always goes last. Moves that like switch out Pokemon always go last. I never really liked Cubchoo having just the big old snot hanging off of its face, you know what I mean? Yo, level up! Boom. Take it out. You did a pretty good job. Yo, that doesn't help. Done. Like, the thing is, I just want to... Actually, let me try this. Let me put you up front. Bug. Run into a wild Pokemon. Okay. No, I trainer. Run into a wild Pokemon. You like, whatever. I just switch trained to get it to like level 5 or something. Oh, Heracross, I've heard good things about you. Yeah, Pokemon. And then switch into Happy. Woohoo! Oh, one of those crit. So here's the thing. I shouldn't have randomized Pokemon types, because now I don't know what types are. It's not until like Gen 8 or so. It's not until like Gen 8 or so when you have a thing, it's like, oh, this is super effective against that. It's like, oh, this is not very effective, so I just have to guess. Essentially. Oh gosh, imagine if instead of Mimic it had, like, Sketch. There we go. Wild Mal appeared. I know we're both level 4, but I'm gonna still switch back to Happy, thank. Go, Happy! Oh gosh, yeah. Imprison, transform. Secret Sword is... Secret Sword is actually decent. Does physical damage to the target, but it uses, like, special attack. Let's get rid of Mimic. I like how I can just basically switch between the screens like that. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Okay, so the first gym, the ace is, you know, oh god, no! Okay, so only level, like, 2. I do not feel confident in this. But if you kill it, you get, like, a lot of experience. Live! Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, the ace should only be, like, level 12, so... Oh my gosh, I could have caught a Mewtwo! What's up, phone? Oh, Pokemon stuff. Psh, who has time for Pokemon? I feel like down here we see... Barrage. I'm gonna say no to this. Even though we have stuff like... You know what? Screw it. Forget a move. Oh, that's ground type, not rock or grass. Yeah, let's get rid of withdrawal. This isn't Gen 1. Withdrawal isn't super useful. What if I could, like, change the hotkey? Would you be able to see this if I do this? No. No, graphics, no, audio, no, controls, no, general. No. Graphics. No, audio, no. Anyway, oh, wait, hold up. Let's switch you to that, and then Heal Up Tile can switch into Maple instead. Actually, you know what? Let's just use Heal Up Tile and Maple, and switch into Happy if we really need something. A Pokeball. I really wish I could zoom out or, like, move the camera so I could have seen stuff like that. Yeah, Gen 1, you had a nice top-down view. You could see, like, 4 tiles in each direction. Honedge! Honedge is one of my favorite Pokemon. I did a whole run in Pokemon Shield beating it with just a Honedge. Yeah, you got this. Bullet Punch the Honedge. And fight and... Gust the Honedge. It's gonna really suck when I find, like, a normal type Pokemon that ghost type moves can't work against or something. Well, okay then. That thing has Steamroller. It could high roll and absolutely destroy, so I'm gonna switch to Happy. Oh, sorry, I was going to have an overlay thing on this one, like the diamond one, where I get all of my Pokemon. Yeah, that does, like, nothing. Sky Drop. Circle Throw, so we know we won't outspeed. Stop you from doing that. Woot woot. Okay, so Dracoport, whatever, is not actually, like, legendary. But it is a solid Pokemon. Alright, Secret Sword. Yeah, use Secret Sword on the Sword Pokemon. I think Honedge can learn Secret Sword. Which kind of makes me happy. Done! Not very effective. Whenever I see, like, a not very effective move, like one-shot a Pokemon, just reminds me of, like, Gen 1 days with my overpowered, like, over-leveled Pokemon. It's not very effective. What do you mean it's not very effective? It took it down in one hit. How do I get the... It was a OHKO text. So I didn't realize that was only for certain moves like Fissure. Very informative. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's do this. Hi, what's up? Is there an item down here? That better be an item. Come on. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. And Skitty. Bugs and Maple. Okay. Bullet Punch the cat. And Shadow Sneak the cat. Gosh, my whole team is gonna get over-leveled at this rate. Like, that's just gonna happen. I mean, unless I happen to find another new Pokemon to add. Oh gosh, Mewtwo. So wait, don't you get experience like super fast in this game or something crazy like that? Oh gosh, I have randomized Pokemon types on, and like Wonder Guard is a possible ability. I banned like early Wonder Guard, but at some point I could very possibly just find some random Pokemon and just not be able to kill it because I can't figure out its types. If that Pokemon happens to be like normal Ghost, I'm gonna have to go back and find a new option. What does Nasty Plot do? Quit. Trainer Lawrence. I really like the double battle feature for this whole thing. Double battles are interesting. And there aren't enough double battles throughout Pokemon games. Yeah, like through all of like Sword and Shield. I haven't run into a single Pikachu. Oh, Ampapom in evolved form. What was I saying? Right. Double battles are nice and great, but they're just like really rare in Pokemon games. I am weak to that. You still don't outspeed. Okay, it was hurt, but it wasn't taken out. I feel like a Destiny Bond ability, I'd just be so annoyed. Deep Sea Tooth, is that just money? Items. Deep Sea Tooth. By Clamperl. And raises special attack. If I find a Clamperl, or I could sell it if I find something that I want. Okay, come on. Let's get to the next battle already so I can get a new Pokemon. Here's the Heracross again. Yo, Heracross team, what up? If I wind up losing this and having to do another run with a new randomizer, I'll definitely take off the randomized Pokemon types thing. Just so I can be all like, okay, Heracross, that's a bug type, fire type moves are good. I can keep the randomized, like, Pokemon move types, because it shows you, like, what type the individual moves are, so that's fine and stuff. Pokemon V. Okay, now we're at Route 3. Alright. It's a child. Hey, Cherubi! I know it's not a good Pokemon, but it is cute. So cute, in fact. Premier Ball! Use. A somewhat rare Pokeball. You have to buy like 10 Pokeballs to get one. 2, 3. Okay, my timing was off. But I got a Cherubi. Yes. B-L-O-S-S-O-M. So I think this might be our first guy Pokemon, huh? Okay, let's take a look at our Pokemons. Blossom as an item. As a nugget! Blossom paid for itself! I can buy 10 more Pokeballs! Powers up moves that make direct contact. And stuff like Rage. Use as hit in battle. Oh gosh! I'm pretty sure Rollout makes direct damage. And Brine. Sack will hit with double the power, so... And it's neutral, huh? So let's go. I kind of want to put it in battle to, like, level it up, but I kind of only want to put it in battle against, like, wild Pokemon, so let's do something like this. Oh gosh, both these, like, level 9. Yeah, if we had cut, we could get an item. Maybe that item is cut. There we go. Keeps running at 30. Oh! I would have loved to have caught a Doublade. Doublade. Double blade. Doublade. Oh no, bide. And now I'm stuck in Rollout. It's stuck storing energy. And I'm stuck in Rollout. I'm gonna lose Cherubi. Okay, don't you dare. Don't you. Well, you were nice while you lasted. Wow. That's just upsetting. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Not use the strongest move on my Pokemon? Ah! Yo, everybody. Can we get a moment in the chat for Blossom? I know how to use a Pokemon Center! I'm trying to mourn over here. Someone's PC. Deposit. You. Power off the computer after using it, which is what we all do with our computers when we're done, right? Okay. I don't think I randomized. Oh no, I think it's this smart that gets randomized. PP maxed, 24k, nice. Ulka Berry. The target may also flinch. That's decent. Boost the power of grass type moves. Ooh, luxury ball. We're not buying those yet. Powers up flying type, powers up bug type, powers up grass type. Or you get a razor fang. Okay, let's exchange this nugget. Don't worry, Blossom. You're going to live on as a razor fang. Items. Cause Helioptile has that move that can attack like 5 times. Blossom lives on as a razor fang. Alright. We might or might not be ready for the gym already. Clothing store, I can see it. Not going there now. The default outfit is nice enough as it stands. So I don't know enough about this game to know it's like, oh, you can go here for an item and talk to this fella. Heatron from my Helioptile? Excuse me. I have a Helioptile. Table. You. Again, can't get type matchups so much. Speed is important. Rich boy, internet. Subat and Noibat. Something, this rich boy is batty. Okay, so let's barrage that. And oh! I really love the thing for revenge. Do you like animation? I'm never gonna get full use out of it, I hope. It's not very effective. I didn't see that part. They wrap onto any shoes. Route 22. God, this is so fast. I'm not even at like a speed up or anything. Come on. Try not to crash on me. Alright. First, see the sand stream. That's a thing to know. Oh yeah, that was good. So Flame Wheel is super effective on Vullaby. Oh gosh, I just thought something. A Nuzlocke, but you're not allowed to use the Pokemon Center to heal. So you have to go like items only for all of your healing, and you can't even use revives. Ow. Mwah. Might be even stronger. Yo, I am stronger. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this Pokemon before. What is this thing? Right, let's do a false swipe. We had nothing to worry about. Hey, it flinched. Let's do another false swipe, because why not? We're fine. False swipe again. I just want a nice, like, fairy Pokemon to, like, lead me through. Okay. Okay, Bugs. You can survive one more. Okay. And then we'll go to Pokemon and switch into Happy, who's a bit tankier than you and thus can definitely take more, like, hits and stuff. Oh yeah, no, you can totally take more hits. Bag, Pokeballs, Nest Ball. Obs! Really? I mean, we can't paralyze you or put you to sleep or freeze you. Wait, no. Bag, Pokeballs. We still have 19 Pokeballs. We can do this. Where's the catch rate on this thing? It's in red, so it should be good, right? There we go! Woohoo, level 11. Almost at the cap. Hey, it's a dragon! Yes, nickname. Get it? Because it's like Bugs Bunny. Okay, I want to see what this Pokemon... It was at 1. Also, item. Take the item. Super Potion. Somebody, what have you got? Intimidate, of course. Rest, Vice Grip, Needle Arm, Insurance. You didn't even use your rest, but you have rest. But you're dragon type, so actually assurance. This attack's power is doubled, but it's stab dragon type. Also, all of my stuff just works off of attack. Like no Pokemon that use like special attack. I also make the target flinch. That's good. So use from both sides to inflict damage. Hold on. I think I want, yeah, needle arm instead of vice grip. Vest is good. Wait, hold on. There. Intimidate is nice. Wait a second. Let's put Maple to the front for now. And go back to the Pokemon Center. Come on. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center and go and heal. Meow. Okay. We have enough time to maybe do a train or two, and we might even be able to beat the first gym leader in one episode. Doesn't mean we're gonna do this all in like 9 episodes altogether. However, I think I want to throw like this. Yes, I want to throw. Let's go. Fight me, kid. Okay, so I have this dragon Pokemon that is Nidoran and Nidoran. Okay, so it looks like if they are only supposed to have one Pokemon, they instead throw out a clone. That's super effective, but it's not doing much. That's super effective and fainted it. Well, now I know what I want to do. Come on, somebody use a normal type move on my bird. Yeah. Happy looks so much like Harpy, and considering it's like flying, that's a pretty accurate name. Oh gosh, Secret Sword is so good. Yeah, level 10. Servant Jessica. Both. So, as I recall, I have to run around this side. Oh, and I can't go through there, so I have to go via Rome. I've seen other people play this. And then go, like, rough. So yeah, 2 more... I was about to say 2 more Pokemon to fight. I don't know, how quickly do Bug-type Pokemon evolve? I bet you don't even have a bug. Schmeargle and Schmeargle! These can know literally anything. The joke is that all of the Pokemon could know literally anything. Flame Wheel, because you outspeed everything. Okay, Flame Wheel is a no. Gust. Sure. Heal Pulse. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. And Flame Wheel on your... for yourself. On yourself. Alright, that's it. Secret Sword. The sword is actually the tail. And let's hope that the other Smeargle just uses a Heal Pulse again, because that would be brilliant. Well, you know, be perfect for us at least. It's a fighting type move, draws power from nature and fires at its target. Let's get rid of Grass Knot. The Harpy learned Energy Ball. And you're level 11 as well. We're about to start out leveling. Shockwave. Okay. I'm gonna wind up healing soon anyway. Sure, both of these moves. Ta-da! We can take it out. Did it say that it flinched or that it fainted? It looked like it said flinched, and that would be just weird. Okay. Now we have 2 Pokemon at the level cap. You evolve quickly, too. So let me just go back to my Pokemon and switch out. Do I really want to go with both of them? I don't think Bunny has what it takes to, like, survive. But I can switch on this last trainer. Schmirgle and Schmirgle again. So I think I know the moves that these things know. But it's Intimidate. So let's try this. Also, these aren't direct clones. This just happens to be 2 different Pokemon that got randomized to the same thing. Okay. Ow! Oh, you can take a Flame Wheel. You're fine. Actually, I have to switch you out because you're grass. You're weak to... Oh no, Flame Wheel is Steel. You might be weak to Steel type. Anyway, switch out to Maple. And Needle the Schmirgle. Shockwave. Not bad. Oh gosh, this is gonna suck. Flame Wheel the Schmirgle. I will Assurance the Smeagol as well. My level 5 is like... As long as it just like doesn't get attacked, it's fine. Yeah, Assurance does an okay amount. Oh no. Oh, Fairy Lock? That's your 3rd move? Burn it and then make it so I can't run away. Ouch. You suck. Actually, hold up. Gust on that Schmirgle. And then Fight and then Assurance it as well. Because it seems to be that Smeagol is the one that actually attacks, and the other one is like just utility stuff, so that one's probably using like Heal Block or something. Yay, Bunny! Bugs Bunny. Alright! You didn't die after using literally 1 attack! Keep old moves. I know what Minimize does. It's gonna Heal Pulse. Oh! You have to choose a target for Heal Pulse. At least it's just burned and not poisoned, so I don't have to worry about, like, not being able to make it back to the center. Because that would be really bad, considering I don't have any potions or, like, antidote. I should go and buy some. Okay, but we took it out. We took the thing out. And I guess in the next episode we can fight against the gym leader. Level 13, which yeah, it's over leveled, but it's like one level too high, and like we tried. What's Swelling Kick do? It's bug type. Accuracy is only 85, so I'm gonna say no to this. Honestly, Bunny might be MVP. Like, level 8, and look at these nice stats. I don't know if those are particularly good for level 8, but... Mist Ball. Only 5 power points. I have down, envelops and down. I think Vice Grip was the one I didn't like, right? Because that's like that. This is slightly more powerful. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I want to have as much variety in moves as possible. No sense having 2 grass-type moves. Especially when one is superior to the other. Slightly more damage and a chance to flinch. So I would walk up to the gym leader. I just don't want to accidentally battle. But this will be... This was fun. This was a nice episode 1. I'm glad I did this, and I'm glad that I wound up taking the, you know, hour or so it required. It'd be interesting if this whole, like, web maze thing was set to, like, randomize every time you, like, use it. There we go. I would like to go back, please. I don't have potions, thank you. So yeah, it'd be nice if the maze randomized every time just to add a little bit of variety. I keep sitting in that chair. So just remember, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and stay safe. Stay alert, stay safe.